bad shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Pokemon Platinum Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke live stream. Dash, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's your Friday been? And this is not the last gen where you can name your rival. Black and White 2. That's the last game where you actually get to name your rival. That one. Why? Why is the chat down there? Oh, I know why the chat's down there. I know exactly why the chat's down there. I know exactly why it was like that. See how that looks. Don't mind me just being a little bit of a perfectionist. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Aztec, Jarrett, welcome to the stream, guys. How's your Friday been? Why are you screaming mute, Dash? I'm not muted. I know I'm not muted. Got paid today for your job, so it felt good. Good. And Aztec, I enjoy some old school style beat 'em ups. Myself and my friend IGS, we've been playing, River City Girls on the weekends. We've been playing that, and the soundtrack to that game is fucking amazing. It's so good. Highly recommend. Alright. Well, I know one thing I gotta do. There we go. I had to bring the volume down the TV. I got Houston, Colorado up. Alright. So today, game plan is get that first badge and move. Dear Lord. What? Okay, there we go. I would assume we're at least a half a star, but we'll find out tomorrow now, won't we? We do have the off-season live stream, 1 o'clock tomorrow. This is your lineup going into the gym. Protein is essentially our answer to everything. Solely because he's got force palm. Porkline has side beam though, which is quite nice. Learn that level 14. Find a pair of really badass beat 'em up games. Link here or link in Discord. Either one works. Discord if you don't mind sharing it with the class. That would be the only reason I would say not here, but now given I have no money, so I am broke now, so I can't afford nothing, but happy anniversary to your parents, Dash. Congrats to them. I gotta get some stuff up. Oops. Yep, that's what I wanted. Alright. Okay, the FREE fan games. Okay. Okay, so let me... This is always the fun part of having my chats out here while I've got to maneuver things. Quick way to get a link to the Discord if you are currently on your computer is to go to any of the YouTube videos. Outside of the Vault ones. The Vault ones I don't think have the links in the description. So like any Bandits video should have the link to Discord in it. I feel like Discord keeps adding things every time I get on, and it hadn't been that long since I've been on Discord. I just want to point that out. I feel like every time I get on, it's like, we've added 90 new things. I'm like, how do you have the time? Alright. Now I can move chats back over. This is why we do all of this at the beginning of stream, so we don't have to worry about it later. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I went straight to Street Fighter. What the fuck's that supposed to be? Abel? Can't even tell. Everybody else I can tell. Can't tell who you're supposed to be. Should not be that hard. There's only like 3 blonde characters that aren't female. Don't mind me just looking at the links. Are they all like side scrollers? Outside of like the Street Fighter one? I'm not complaining. I just wanted to know. Oh, no, that I've already got my answer. Just looked at one more and I already got my answer. Alright. Go ahead and do that. We're good. I just looked at those two. I didn't go too in depth. I looked at them. Alright. Cool. No, I was looking at Street Fighter Z. I saw the R-Truth promo. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get why they've killed off I shouldn't say they've killed off the split personality type of thing with Ron Killings, but I wish they kept him more serious, just because I want Ron Killings to be Ron Killings for a little bit. But I just don't think they see him as serious at all, and it saddens me. Oh, Walnut fucking killed it in grinding. Once he learned Bug Bite, she was dominant. Which, fun fact, I did not know it learned Bug Bite. So I was happy about that. That's your team. This is essentially, well, these three are essentially the only thing for the gym. Everybody else is here to do nothing but take up space. And I do not know if we're getting a Lucario today. I thought I ran enough to where I would have been good, but I guess not. So. Protein, I'm disappointed you can't Oko a Geo, dude. Not massively disappointed, because you are just a baby, but disappointed nonetheless. Did you get the link dash? Was it able to work? I will say this Houston, Colorado game's been 10 times better already than Washington, Green Bay last night. He heard me and was like, you know what? I'll make you proud. Yeah, he made me proud. Made me proud. Do I want Faint? You're on the Discord? Okay, good. I like indoor, but I'll get rid of it. There's no real reason for it for the most part. I'm just gonna heal up real quick. And then we focus. Because the fact that we are putting all our hopes and dreams in a baby Pokemon says all you need to know. Game gallery mode, and whether like Captain America and the Avengers, War of the Stones, Punisher, Maximum, a couple others, and use Streets of Rage 2 engine, so you can use all 98 Marvel characters in any of those games. Addition to the main campaign. Oh. Okay. Being able to use all 98 characters is a bonus. That's quite the bonus. Alright. Alright, we're about as good as we're gonna get. You worried the shit out of me there, Rourke. Fuck, lives and beat the brakes, bastards. See, I had to play a lot of arcade games. A ton. And most of the arcade games I played were the, House of the Dead style arcade games. Back when every movie theater had them. But, like, the only, like, beat-em-ups, quote-unquote, and I use that loosely talking about stuff like Street Fighter, because I don't entirely look at that as beat-em-ups, but those were really the only ones I played as a kid, because my grandparents had a Super Nintendo with Street Fighter. I played way too much of it and never got better. But I love it nonetheless. Okay, Cranidos. If we could get the para-hacks off this immediately, that'd be great. Or Oko it! You know, whatever works. Who am I to complain? Yeah, there's no way you're not Okoing this Onyx, then. I mean, you Oko'd one earlier. Right? How? And it meant, dear Lord. You might as well give up. You might as well give up. You just got beat up by a baby. I just beat you up with a child. I wasn't, like, worried that we were gonna, like, wipe or anything, but I definitely didn't think we were gonna walk through that like nothing. I thought Protein was gonna have at least a tiny bit of a tough time, given I didn't think he was gonna be able to waltz through them, but yeah, okay, I was wrong. Back to the music we go. Protein definitely heard me talking shit, that's for damn sure. I'm not mad either. Alright. What's the TM? Cool. What's the TM? Okay. Fire spin. Great. A lot of our Pokemon can learn it. Because a lot of Pokemon learn Rock Tomb. Which is why I believe his TM is, but... Okay. Mance, you're going up front. Protein, you are just here to ride along right now. Dear Lord, this thing is not wanting to run well today, but that's fine. The DS games always seem to have a tough time. I don't know why, but they always seem to have a tough time. Oh, I did get this item. It was Dusk Ball. I got that item during grinding. Hi, Looker. Alright, let's beat up some Team Galactic members. We get a lot of encounters coming up. Oh no. I just thought about it. One, we can't evolve Riolu today because it's not daylight. I will say if we get a rare candy, I might have to set my clock up so we can try and see if we can get an evolution. Do you give me something? You don't? Okay, cool. Oh. I don't care. I'm not into fashion. Your Phillies wound up sweeping the Mets. I will say I should check. Is the Mariners game going to be on MLB Network? Why? Why would you not let me watch the Mariners game today? Yeah, no, the game where Mike Trout might hit for number 400? How dare you? I don't want to have to set it up myself somewhere else. How dare you, MLB Network? Alright. Here we go. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice to have. Razor Fang is what? Is that Razor Fang's Gliscor? Razor Fang's Gliscor. I was trying to remember Gliscor and Weavile. Razor Fang's Gliscor. So okay, I'll take a Gligar if we get one. And we do have Lord Helix by our side. I never did sell the Pearl. Let me go sell that if I can before I get this encounter. Make some quick money. Buy some quick balls. Hello, ladies. I'd like to sell this, thank you. You're not selling anything good. Alright. Give me 8 balls, thank you. And actually, while I'm here, let's grab Jerky just because I like having Jerky in the party. He's our guy. Also, yeah, Soda evolved. Not a good ability. Not a good ability. Terrible, actually. Awful. Upset me when I saw it. Yep, Stunfisk with Limber all over again. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna teach Protein Rock Smash. There it is. How? I've got so many questions.
Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just get buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray.
Nobody cares about the rat.
Pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and that better day.
Okay, there's a TM in here, so I'm gonna get that. Also, we get an encounter. Our encounter in Ragged Path, or Ragged Pass, whatever, is a fucking hobbit. Alright. How the fuck did he get a sore toe during the game? That doesn't seem possible. There we go. Also, Jaren, let me give you my picks before I forget, because Lord knows I'll forget. Alright. So, Seahawks, Steelers. Ugh. Steelers have a lot of injuries on the defensive side this week. Do I trust that Seahawks defense to stop Aaron Rodgers? I'll come back to that one. I'm taking the Patriots over the Dolphins because after what I saw from the Dolphins, I don't think the Dolphins will win a game. Bills over the Jets because obviously it's the Bills. Do I do it? Do I do it? Because if I do it, I'm going 4 straight weeks. Maybe even 5. Patriots got a new DC this week. Yeah, but the Dolphins look so bad that I legitimately think there are some Jags teams that would have swept them under the fucking rug. They look so bad. See, that's the thing with the Seahawks. I don't know if I trust their line to stop Highsmith and Watt. That's why I'm waiting. That's why I'm taking my time on that one. You know what? I'm fucking doing it. Jags over Bengals. My only fucking reasoning. The Bengals have no offensive line. They have like 3 injuries on the O-line this week. And they always start slow and they wound up winning week 1, which means they're going to lose week 2. That's my only reasoning. I'll take a match with The Undertaker. I think I can work that well. I'll take a match with the Dead Man. Rams over Titans. I just trust their defense. Ravens over Browns. They're going to be angry. The Niners, even with Mac Jones, over the Saints because, well, it's the Saints. Cowboys over Giants. They had a better showing than expected against the Eagles. Plus, the Giants looked awful. Bears-Lions is interesting. Ben Johnson revenge game. That one's interesting. I'm gonna play a bit of favorites here and take the Lions, but I definitely could see the Bears win that. I could see it. But I'm gonna take the Lions in that one. Colts are riding high. Another home game. That's a tough one. I like that Broncos defense, though, and I feel like Danny Dimes isn't going to be that good 2 weeks in a row. Colts are solid, though, on defense. They're not fantastic, but they're solid. I'm going to go Broncos. I'm going to go Broncos. It's a risk, but I'm going to go Broncos. That one's tough. I'll take Cardinals over the Panthers. The Panthers just didn't look good against Jacksonville. I don't believe in the Chiefs right now. So I'm going to go Philly. They get Jalen Carter back from his one-game suspension that technically wasn't a suspension, but they are counting it, so they get him back. I'm gonna trust the Eagles. I trust the Eagles more than I do the Chiefs right now. Minnesota riding high, going up against Atlanta. I'm gonna take Minnesota. Brian Flores' defense against Michael Penix. I'll take the Vikings. And then we got the Bucs over the Texans. I do not trust that Texans O-line against the Buccaneers defense. Not at all. And if Antoine Winfield Jr. comes blitzing, CJ might die. Legitimately. And then just because I'm going to make you happy, Jaron, I'm going to take the Raiders. I don't know if the Raiders will win, but I'm going to take the Raiders. Yeah, they have no Kittle and no Jennings, but, like, it's the Saints, man. I feel like a JV high school team could have a successful game against the Saints. They're not good. They're really bad. Like, I mean, they're bad. And Chris Olave essentially called out Spencer Rattler for throwing hospital balls. And finally, I think I'll go Steelers. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe and take the Steelers over the Sea Chickens. As much as I think that game could go either way, I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers. Did you get all of it, Jaron? And also, if the Saints win a game, it's going to ruin their chance at a good quarterback. Because there's a couple bad teams that are going to need a quarterback. And if the Saints win a game, they may lose their way out of one. Major games to watch this Sunday. New England, Miami. Cincinnati, Jacksonville. And Raiders, Chargers. I only took the Chargers because Raiders. I only took the Raiders because I believe in the Raiders defense when it comes to up front against that offensive line. And also, I don't believe Justin Herbert can do it twice. I don't believe he can do it twice. You went Dolphins and Saints? I'll say this. I can understand going the Dolphins thinking it was a one-off, they'll fix it. I get that. But the fact that they had a players-only meeting and it's week 2, no, there's no fixing it. I've been there. I've seen it. There's no fixing it. You're about to lose by 50 when you hold a players-only meeting that early. The Jags did it one week in like week 4. They got destroyed the next week. Like, absolutely decimated. So. Did you take the Bengals over the Jags? I also get taking the Saints. I just think the Saints are legitimately tanking. I think they are fully tanking. Alright. Also, guys, give me a name for Hoppip. What food does Hoppip make you think of? Technically, dandelion greens are a food, so we could just name it dandelion. I'm the only one who went Jags? Oh, wow. Wow. I don't fully believe they'll win. However, there's a small part of me that believes there's a chance. And I think if they beat the Bengals, there is a molecule of a chance they can go 4-0 leading into Monday night. Bengals won 14-0. It's not going to be that low scoring. There's no way it's going to be that low scoring. Cauliflower, mochi. I've never had mochi, so I can't speak on that. But now that just makes me think of the Monster Rancher character. I'm trying to see what else is on right now. Just so I have an idea. Canadian football? Maybe I want to watch Canadian football. The BC Lions. Oh, yeah. Let me see those BC Lions. That's Nathan Rourke, man. I gotta see the Canadian Goose. Who wants to watch Colorado and Houston? There we go. I will say cauliflower would work better if this was Gen 5. Because then we could use it for, what is it? Evolves into Whimsicott. Don't remember its name. Actually, I want to save Mochi. Cottony. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of Cottony. We are going to go... we'll go cauliflower, but solely because I want to save Mochi if we run into a Shellos. Because I think Mochi would be good if we run into a Shellos. But only if it's female. Whoops. There we go. Cauliflower is here. Now give me whatever this TM is. Oh, that was so worth it. So fucking worth it. I'm so happy we went through that. So happy that we got that. You don't know how excited I am about that. Man, I would have actually liked a shield on. That would have been a real nice just fucking tank. I thought it was male and female. I thought female was pink and male was blue. Did they change that then? Because I feel like that's what it is now. Because I feel like that's what they changed it to now. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we got the spooky plate. That means Arceus is coming. Arceus is upon us. Fight me. I'm trying to fight you and destroy your plant. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit terrified when I saw Bide. I was a little scared. Yeah, I'm good here. I'll fight the twins with this tandem. Psybeam. How dare you? How dare you double quick attack pork loin? How dare you? What kind of sick and twisted individual? I believe this is the same. Is this the same area? I should check. I need to check. Why the fuck can I not find the location we're at? There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, that was Rock Smash we got. Now I know that was Rock Smash that we got. And this is not a new encounter. Because this is still Route 204. Yep. Not a new encounter. Whoa. That was weird. Bengals are. Still got no clue who the Jags are besides from his Bass Carolina. I mean, it's a good reason. Good reason. I mean, main reason I went with the Bengals is they always start slow. Or main reason I went with the Jags is Bengals always start slow. That's the main reason. And their offensive line is bad. So, maybe just get enough sacks. But, you know. If we can run the ball as well as we did with ETN, hey, we should win. I just realized we have to take on that stupid cat. Okay, cool. We got Whirlpool now. I'll take these orange berries, thank you very much. And I'll take the cherry berries. I'd argue their O-line is worse now than it was when they made the Super Bowl. Even healthy, I think their O-line's worse now than it was when they made the Super Bowl. And they've got 3 starters injured. Or at least banged up. Because I know 2 guys are out on their line. At least their... Is it their right tackle? No, not Mims. It's their guard who's out this week. I know that much. I mean, if Josh Allen can get the pressure he got on fucking Carolina, he's going to be in fucking Joe's fucking lap the entire fucking game, at least. Alright. Dear Lord, game, you really don't want to work today. You were not running this poorly last week. I found a stick. Guys, I found a fucking stick. We're set. We're fucking set. I have a stick. We're good. I thought they had like 3 linemen that were banged up. I could have sworn they had more linemen banged up. I know their injury report didn't have a lot of guys, but I could have sworn they've already had guys banged up. Given I'm just getting shit from, you know, people on Twitter, so. I knew Brown was healthy, and Mims was healthy. I wasn't sure about their interior. And I didn't even know Dalton Reisner was a starter. I thought he was a backup. Alexander Cooper, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, I was clicked out. There we go. I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd take Byron. That's just because I like steel types more. Neither one's really my favorite gym leader in the region. That's what it was, Lucas. Patrick went down. That's why I was thinking it. That's why my brain was like, oh, I feel like they have more injuries there. Because I kept hearing about Patrick going down. Where do I want to get? Do I want to fish? Or do I want to wait? That's the I think I'm going to wait for this encounter. Because our fishing encounters are probably all going to be terrible. Let's be real. I don't think we're going to have good fishing encounters. Given its, you know, similar strength. So I think we're going to hold off. On the 205 encounter. Let's see. Yep, there's only one encounter. So I think we're going to hold off on the fishing. I will say, though, I'm disappointed because I thought it was Fridays. Was Fridays not the drift loom? I thought that thing showed up on Fridays. Because I was kind of hoping to get that as our encounter. I think it's after. Yep, I think it's after. Yep, it's every Friday after Mars has been defeated. So, here's the question. Do you guys want to count Drifloom as a static? That way we can just come back and get it next week. That's a vote. One vote for yes without a second. Anybody else got a vote? Your first Pokemon game was Y. Mine was Red and Blue. I'm an old man. Oh, and the best champion, Cynthia. Hands down, it's Cynthia. There's no other answer to that. There's no other answer to that. Cynthia is the best champion. Hands down. There's not even an argument. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, let's get this encounter. Do I have anything for status? I don't think I do, because all we have in the box is Goldeen and Beedrill. Yep, we're just gonna have to hope. Give me a good encounter. Oh, I'll take a Skorupi any day of the week. I will take a Skorupi any day of the week. Okay, I can hit this thing once. Perfect. And you flinch. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. I don't want to waste my Dusk Ball. Okay. Give me a name. What food do you think of when you see Skorupi? Oh, I'm very happy about that. I love Drapion. I think Drapion is such a fucking awesome Pokemon. I love the Poison Dark typing. However, it's not good outside of like Radical Red. That's the only thing that sucks about Drapion. It's not great except like in Radical Red. They make it really good in Rad Red. Durian? What makes you want to call it Durian? I mean, that was where my brain went, but I'm like, I don't know what those are like called. Excuse me? Oh, I didn't click him for some reason. Fucking durian. Alright. I mean, it is the king of all fruits. What else could we have encountered? Could have gotten a Nidoran. We were going to get a poison type, it looks like. Let me save real quick, given the game's doing what it's doing. What else was here? So, Nidoran. Was Skorupi the rare encounter? I'm a little upset. It wouldn't have been good for a long time, but I'm a little upset. Alright. I have a Dusk Ball. It could have helped. Also, let's take a look. We didn't look at Cauliflower. I am so glad that is your ability as a Hoppip and not as a cheerleader. Jump Fluff. There we go. I'm going to get my nature chart back up. We'll go this one. It's in the one I'm used to using, but it works. Okay, what were you? Cauliflower? Because... you're not wrong on that, but like I'm not big on the ability. Unless it's something that gets like a lot of different moves. Like, you know what would be really good with it? Smeargle. Smeargle with color change could go hard. Depending what you're fighting. Hasty. Up speed, down defense, so you just become even faster than you already are. That's not terrible. You're not good. You're not good. I'm so mad. Yeah, I'm very upset. That is the worst possible thing I could have gotten. Unless this thing is backwards. Which, maybe it's backwards? No, it's right. That is the worst thing I could have gotten. That is the worst nature I could have gotten. Ability? Not bad. I don't hate compound highs, but... and at least we have Gen 4 knockoff, which is good. Right now, Durian, you're not overly useful. That's the sad part. Let's go beat up some grunts. Well, I know two guys who might have a key. Yeah, we're gonna have porcelain up front. Okay. They're just making this too easy now. So our only way to get a Floroma town encounter would be, I believe, the honey? What's this? Oh, the meadow. So I'm going to put the honey on this tree. I am going to get this encounter probably off stream. Solely because I think it's a 24-hour thing. I have to come back in like 24 hours or close to it. Let me see. Let me scientifically check this out by the people who do more research than me. How long does it take for a honey tree in Pokemon Platinum? Oh, okay, it's just 6 hours. They're both gone in 24. Got it. Okay. So I'll have found it before stream tomorrow. So that's good. I'll have run into it before stream tomorrow. I wonder what it'll be. I mean, I'm hoping it's whatever the Munchlax encounter is, because that would be probably our best option. I just thought about what we have to do here, and I'm not looking forward to this. What level is that Purugly? What level is that goddamn Purugly? I need to know. Here. Oh, no. That's Diamond and Pearl. Platinum. Level 17. Okay. Okay. I don't feel like we're as underleveled as I thought we were. I don't feel comfortable with that Purugly. That thing is a monster in this game. If I'm gonna, like, wipe early, it's gonna be to that. I got real used to being able to not have to be tabbed in for everything to run for me for a little bit. Alright. Let's get ready to fight a big ass cat. I This cat should not scare me as much as it does, but I hate it. I hate this cat. No, you've got leftovers. Alright. I'm actually going to treat this as a rightful boss battle, because this is a run ender a lot of the times. So we're going to treat this as a legitimate boss battle. Oh, I was hoping for the flinch. We should heal up all that HP. Only got 3? Really? Come on. Should be getting more than 3 HP back. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Every time it happens, I have to remind myself, you're fine. It just does that, because it doesn't want to run well for you today. Yep, we knew the fake out was starting it. I'll get a little bit of that HP back. Okay. Did 9 damage. I don't outspeed this thing, which is a bit of a problem. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage for the fun shits and giggles. I love that, you know, we just keep moving and my antivirus software wanted to pop up and be like, hey, there's updates! I'll be +1. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. I will say that did 10 damage. Yeah, no, if I randomly got an, like, alert of something, I'd be very surprised. Given I'm not currently downloading anything. Alright. I'm gonna try and see if I can make this run a little smoother. Also, back to the music. We got through that pretty simply. It's really nice when you have a Salamence. Even though still a bit scary because the Perugly can be frightening. Alright, next week we will get the Drifloon. You guys will have to remind me about it. Hi, Looker. How's it going? Mm-hmm. And goodbye. Okay, now we get the 205 encounter. We get the 205 live encounter. And our encounter is... I'm not going to complain right now because we don't really have any water types. So... I'm not going to complain. Bite could kill. How much damage is Jerky gonna take from this? Huh? It tried to attract. We still don't have any decent water types. You're not wrong there. Alright. What are we naming it? What food are we naming Finion after? Also, now that we're here, how are we doing a Eterna Forest? I'll let you guys decide. Are we going to count the encounters only after the companion quest? Or do we want to count the encounter during? I'll leave that up to you guys. On to this. Cool. Well, you guys give me names and tell me how we should go about Eternal Forest encounter. I'm gonna take some stuff up real quick. And I will be back in a second. And Nathan Rourke is on my TV. The Canadian Goose. Alright, I'm back. Oh, hey, we're gonna get the Soothe Bell here in a bit. That's good. I thought that was gonna come back to, like, obvious names for Finian, and I see nothing. Maki roll. Okay, I can go with that. I was thinking sushi as well, so I'm good with it. Alright. Let's just get Salamence to keep moving. What else could we have encountered? We could have gotten a Mime Jr. I mean, if anybody's got any ideas, they'll give it, I'm sure, so. It's never a bad idea. Never a bad idea just to put the idea out there. I actually might go back and grab Maki Roll just to have them. Because a water type would be nice right now. Whoops. Let's see, what do you have? First. What's the nature looking like? Oh, there it is. That's terrible. Simple is a great ability, but, like, not good on a mon that's gonna evolve. Just saying. I have to get that item. I have to get that item. It wasn't worth it, but you know what? I got it. And that's all that really matters, isn't it? Let's put pork loin up front. Why not? Let's see what they come at me with. Okay. Ooh. I do not know what Luminion's base physical and special are. Nice. Well, guess what? Its physical is better because it's naughty. I'm going to switch real quick. There we go. Psych up over splash. Thank you. Now we heal. Yeah, the fish is perfect. 69 base special and physical and good old naughty nature. I mean, who knows? We may not get another water type for all we know. Given the way this game's gone with encounters. Out of curiosity, what's your physical? Oh yeah, you are not gonna last long against this thing. We're not in a good spot for this. Protein. I'm gonna switch real quick just because I know you're thinking something. And we'll switch back. Boom. Someone somewhere, I bet, has beaten Platinum with only a Bidoof. And has never evolved it. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. A toxic orb. So, if we somehow did get a Guts Talo, or a Guts Swallow, maybe. Okay, how you guys want to run this? Ooh, gut slacking? Oh, that'd be broken, man. How do you guys want to run this? Do we count the encounters after or during the Cheryl situation? Because we're going to have to come right back in. 1 for grinding, 2 for everything else. Also, we're doing a lot today. Say after because the stupid can't throw while 2 are alive deal. Anybody else got any more opinions? Because also what we're going to do as well, because we're going to get through this. We're going to get through the forest. We're going to get the excavation bullshit. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. That thing. We're going to go immediately back to Orberg the long way. To get our fossil encounter for Orberg. And then we're going to come back. We're going to do a lot of trekking today. So, that's the game plan. Hi, Cheryl. Okay. Just to let you know, Cheryl, you're not going to count for any of my encounters. So I'm going to go ahead and get this item right now. It's a Rindo Berry. Cool, that was pointless. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'd be going for the Iggly buff 100% because that's Clay Aiken right there and he's all powerful. But, as we have stated, encounters will not count with Cheryl here. Wow, really? It's all... That's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's just the mossy rock. I forgot that we're actually gonna have to go through battles with her. So I should have my best Mon out here just to counteract anything. Of course. Thank God she heals us. Okay, what we got? An antidote. Okay. Two Abras. Nope, nothing's dead. We're good. What are we learning? Focus energy? Yeah, I'm good. Time out. Was there an item back there? Yep. Once again, quick reminder, we're getting our encounter after Cheryl's whole escapade. Ooh, the snow runt would be interesting. A snow runt would be very interesting. Beldum. I probably wouldn't catch it, but it's here. A lot of grass types. What a shock. The forest has a lot of grass types. Space mail. Hi, thanks. Deuces, Cheryl. Okay, encounter time. I want... I'll be good with an execute. It's going to be tough to evolve it, because who knows when we're, if ever, going to get a leaf stone. I would be totally down with a snow runt, specifically a female, so Frostlass is possible. Beldum, even though we're probably not going to catch it. And that's probably it. Our encounter is. Okay. Okay. We don't have any status. Okay. I just, give you the premiere ball. Okay, that did nothing. I'm gonna rage, see how much damage it does. Okay, I'm a leer. I'm a leer again. go with the Dusk Ball. Fuck. Come on. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we're gonna get it. Man. I'm legitimately dumbfounded. I don't know what to say. I had given up hope. I thought I was like I'm gonna waste all my balls on it just to make sure. Yeah, don't mind me doing my research. Level 20. Good. So we'll have a Metang once I get through grinding. Nice. Because our cap currently sits at 22. And then 45. Got it. Okay. Okay. What's that Gem 4 learn set, Metang? Does learn Psychic at 36, which seems very early to learn the most powerful Psychic move in the game, but I'll take it. Okay. I mean, your special attack is dog shit as Metang, so. So we officially have 2 pseudos. If I lose this fucking run, I like the name Liver. I like the name Liver because it tastes like metal. I like that. Okay. Raise your hand if you thought we were gonna catch that. Nobody? Good. Really? It really feels like there would be an item there. Give me these berries. I can't believe we caught that. I cannot believe we caught that. We already got a 205 encounter, so no reason there. Hey, I would have been down with a male Iggly buff. Don't you dare question the power of Clay Aiken. Don't you dare question the power of Clay Aiken. You're sitting there thinking, oh yeah, he's nothing. Oh, you just If you had Clay Aiken on your side, you'd know. You'd know. That's a good question. What are we naming Salamence? Because we need to name them here. Ooh, wait a minute. Is that physical up? Yeah, physical up, special defense down. I'll take that. This thing is going to meteor mash the fuck out of everything. I will take that. It also likes spicy food. You and me both. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. I like having effect spore. I would really like if you kept that, really. Oh, we have to talk to this guy first. Sure. Cool. Whoops. I don't want to go that way. Let's actually go to the... I don't remember where the name raider is. This is Professor Oak's house. Is it you? Yep. Okay. Against Technician instead, I'd be totally down with a hat. Alright, what are we naming Salamence? What is our OG meal? What is our OG food? Ugh. Succotash. Oh, that's clever. That's, you know what? I like that one. That's just clever. Instead of straight up dragon fruit. That's clever. So I'll give you that one. So I take it that's pronounced Pitaya? I'm probably pronouncing it terribly wrong, but that's what I do with things. We know this. What is this kid about to offer me for a Dialga? This kid is a grade A fucking scammer. Don't you listen to this kid? This kid will sell you fucking tickets to your own home. Don't you ever listen to this child. This child is trying to sell you shit. This is some grade A bullshit. Like, look at this. Dialga for Dusclops. Excuse me, sir? I might be old, but I ain't that old yet. Can I have gunshot? Thank you. That's actually great. I don't like that there's a grown man chasing a child and saying, "I got your flag." Maybe I'm the weird one for thinking that's terrifying, but, you know. Not yet. I'll buy 7 of them. Alright, let's go back to Orberg the long way because I don't feel like taking the time to go through everything. And then go back. You know? So, we're just gonna run our way back through all the fucking chaos. I can't believe we got the Beldam. And I will say this much. If I get there and I still can't revive my fossil, bring Lord Helix to us, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be quite pissed. But then I'm gonna quickly just go underground and then we should be good. I'm glad we didn't run to Love Disc. That would have sucked. Dude, this was just all water types. We were gonna get a water type. Finneon, Remoraid, Love Disc. Guaranteed water type. Okay, what are we thinking that we're gonna get for Lord Helix? Do we believe in the power of Lord Helix? Actually, I have to make space, so we'll put Finneon in the box for now. Whoops. I can't believe we got a box going right now. We got a legitimate box of Pokemon going. There's only been one death because I'm an idiot. Hello, sir. Mm-hmm. Okay, sheesh. So, uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gone too long. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. What food do we name Cranidos after? We traded in a fossil and actually got a fossil. That's great. I love that. And it's one of my favorites. I love Cranidos. What food do you think of when you think Cranidos? I'm not gonna lie though, I was really hoping for like a fire type. Even though we do have a Tailo, I was really hoping for a fire type. I'm gonna check something. It was just to have an answer for Eterna City. It gives us an answer for Eterna City, plus we don't have a fire type. So, you know. That was the only reason I want a fire type, is... Yeah, it makes Eterna easier, and we don't have one, so... We have a fucking bird, but I'm like, I'd like a fire type. Okay, level 40 for Drapion. What is brain stew? Animal brains, fictional food from pop culture, or a stew made from ingredients that are considered good for brain health. Okay. Okay. I mean, I get forgetting where I was given we're here talking about a fossil. Stew. Brain stew. That's cool. Awesome. And he's already level 20. So I barely got to train you up at all. Cool ability. Could be better. Thank you. Thank you. For the love. And that's Mining Museum. That's technically not Orberg. If we get an egg, we can hatch it in Orberg. Big brain. All right. I mean, it'll evolve into Rampardos, but I believe it's like 28. It's not going to evolve right now. I know that much. Cranidos. I want to say it's either early 30s or late 20s. Level 30. It was in the middle of both. Oh. I've also been doing all this, and I forgot to give Riolu the Soothe Bell this entire time. Even though I think at this point, he's more than good to evolve. But, you know.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered.
Okay, so
Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched
I want to make sure I get everything taken care of here. I could have had a Charmander. There was the rare encounter.
so bright. It's hard to breathe, but that's all.
That would have been awesome. Solely because it would have given me a fire type. Growing up is remembering that Charizard is not the greatest competitive mon. Alright.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let
Another berry.
my weight in glee? I live inside
So,
my own world of make-believe.
we got the bike shop,
Kids
which,
in the
you know,
cradles, profanities.
main thing here is telling us about how we've got to save the dude. I go the other routes? No. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okay, Emo Cyrus is doing emo things. Okay, bye Cyrus. Your blue hair's cool. You definitely need to get better at your catalog of emo tracks, though. I know you're just playing the same 3 songs over and over again, and it's not cool, man. No one's impressed. They're all calling you a poser. Especially Cynthia. I mean, Cynthia is shit-talking you like crazy, Cyrus. And I know it's the only reason you started listening to Paramore was to impress her. Okay. Let's see, what's on Route 211? What kind of mons can we get on Route 211? We've got Route 11. Believe Mount Cornet. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'll have to double check Goldine. Alright. Let's see. Our encounter is Krogunk. Well, talk about a perfect Pokemon to get when the grass gym's here. Now, for those of you who don't know, I love Krogunk, and it's mainly because of the anime. If it was not for the anime, I would not love Krogunk as much as I do. Okay, you'll take a Rage. You're not going to take 2 of them. Just get in the ball, Krogunk. Okay. I don't know if... Let me double check if at level 15 it's got any fighting type attacks. I don't want to lose Jerky. That's also another reason I love Krogunk, because I can do its cry from the show. You do not have a single fighting... You don't gain an actual fighting type move until level 22, and it's fucking Revenge, and that's it. You are just a poison type. And you don't gain, like, any poison moves. Until you evolve. Punch him in the stomach every time he tries to flirt with a boy. Well, that's great. Because you'd get to punch me absolutely 0 times. Because I'm terrible in social situations. Let's see. I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I have actively tried to flirt. I can think of 2, maybe 3 times. And 2 of them are just, you know, the same person, so yeah. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Back to dragon fruit. Get in the ball, Krogan. If I can get in the ball. I'm running out of Pokeballs because I didn't buy a lot. Why are you more difficult than a Beldum? Okay. I mean, who had them reaching fucking 90 wins first? I didn't. Can you take a rage? You might. Because we lost our boost. Okay, perfect. We have 2 Pokeballs left. This is your last chance. We don't get Krogan. Man, I really wanted that Krogan too. I like Toxicroak. Well, we got moves like Poison Jab, Brick Break. Hi, Cynthia. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hi. Thank God that Krogunk's not here. Thank God I didn't catch that Krogunk. Uh-huh. You're not just a trainer like me. You're better than me. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate the HM. So are you like busy as the okay, bye. Guys, do you think I handled that well? I think I handled that pretty well. They're officially 33-year-olds who have never seen a losing Yankee season. I mean, if that's the case, I am one of them. Because I'm 32. So. Now, given I don't give a shit about the Yankees. Fuck them. Yeah. I'm just gonna... I think we'll focus on just grinding for the rest of the stream. Getting ourselves ready. Yeah, so I've never witnessed a Yankees losing season. By 15 balls. Alright. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the time. If I can. On my computer.
That's right. In the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time.
Let's go.
Yeah, true passion shines, and I'm through passing time. I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say.
Let's see if I'm gonna have to reset things or not. Nope. Cool. Okay, let's evolve protein. Because I would think at this point, protein should evolve real quick. I would think. And just because we're going to make sure protein doesn't die at all, we're going to do it this way. When in doubt, Switch train. Yeah, you know the rules. Everyone knows the rules. Alright, one more. Hopefully. Well, it's probably going to be two more. Porkland should be able to handle this. Yep. Alright. Come on, Porkland. Or, Protein. Come on! It's daylight. How are you not my friend yet? How? You've got the soothe bell. I walked around for like an hour and a half with you in the party while grinding before. Like, come on. And I even looked it up. It says 30 to 60 minutes is all it should take to walk around with a Pokemon to get full friendship. I don't get it. We're gonna grind Jerky up. Alright. I'm gonna check on the Colorado game. Whew. I guess the game's over. Nope. What is it? I gotta wait. Oh, it's well over. 33 to 20. 3:38 left. Colorado's gonna need a miracle. Yeah, but I looked it up just to see, like, while I was grinding earlier today, I looked it up to see how long it takes. It said even without the soothe bell, it should only take like 30 minutes to an hour. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, cool, that's awesome. And then it didn't evolve while I was grinding, and I was like, what the fuck? So their math is off. Power of Jerky. Everyone, this is the matchup we all needed. Throw up your ones before we watch the downfall of our tribal chief. Jerky versus our tribal chief. The battle we all knew we needed. Oh my god, not the ingrain. Come on, Jerky, you got this. Fuck yeah. He is the new tribal chief. I just looked it up, and that's what it said, so... I mean, I still got 2 levels until I've gone past the level I want to get him to as a Lucario, because level 19 he learns Bone Rush. So, I at least would like to have him evolved by level 19. Aw, shit. Okay. What's the ability gonna be? What is the ability gonna be? Come on. Give me huge power. Give me huge power. You know? I was actually gonna be like, but then I realized it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was Friend Guard for a second. I'm down with that. I'm down with Magic Guard. I'm down with that. That also means poison does nothing. We have a non-poisonable beaver. And now the only question really is Jerky angry? Dear Lord, man. There's no flag for that? Really? Oh, his whole body was well over the line. Dude. Dude, Colorado just got away with one. This man was like a good half yard over the line of scrimmage and somehow got away with throwing that football. I was about to say, you better take another look at that. I like that I'm gonna beat up these fishermen with a beaver. Keep in mind, Cap is level 22. Oh, well, I know this should be pretty simple. Ain't it always great when you take on a fisherman and he's got 6 Pokemon and you're like, well, I know where this is gonna go. Just that one guy that kept catching way too many Magikarp. Dude, do you think this is the dealer for the guy in Kanto? He just deals them wild Magikarp to sell. Really? This dude's just here to literally fish as a hobby? Who are you, sir? What the fuck are you doing? The only time I've ever had something like that happen was on my phone. It happens on my phone when I unconnect my headphones. We have a lot of Pokemon level up now. Because, Whoops. Because we're going to have to grind up cauliflower. And liver's going to take a lot of switch training. Everybody else, though, pretty simplistic. Nope, don't want to deal with you. If I see a why not or a Wobbuffet, I want to deal with it. I want to take that risk in my life. There's too many chances bad things will happen. Here we go. Bruh. I just realized I'm getting really confused the fact that my time says it's 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna change my time back. I looked down at it just to check the time, see how much time we have to grind here in stream. And I was like, why is it 2 o'clock? What? It's 2 o'clock already? How long have we been fucking going? Like, no wonder I'm starting to get tired. But no, we still got a good 49 minutes. And for anybody who's not aware, we'll be live tomorrow, YouTube-wise, on my main YouTube channel, and then here on Twitch, solely because we got an off-season due. So, we'll be live with that tomorrow from 1 to probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. However long it takes me to do the off seasons, which is always a good long time. Because I gotta get real nitpicky with things. There's a lot of birds in this grass. Why are there so many birds in this grass? Now, if we tell Tip Ryman, he's gonna show up and try and like scientifically figure them out. Gonna try and take them apart. Because as we all know, birds aren't real. As society has told us, birds do not exist. I can't wait for that to be the next thing that the government legitimately tells us and nobody cares about. Just like aliens. I will never get over the fact that the government told us aliens might exist and everyone said we don't care. That was my favorite day on the internet. It is a day I will for always, just forever remember. Forever and always. There we go. Kind of obvious infinity amount of suns and planets out there. And we're it. Yeah. Or press X'd it out. I mean, my favorite argument of there being aliens is the argument Little Dicky makes in Pillow Talk. Where he says, why can't Earth be some kind of side project for God? That's one of my favorite arguments, that there's life outside of Earth. Explain the shit out of Australia. It would. Although I think it's pretty easy to explain the shit out of Australia by remembering that Australia was made as a prison. Like, people were sent to Australia to die, essentially, by the British, and then they just decided to colonize it instead. So, you know, that kind of checks. Oh, the emu wars is one of the greatest things, I think, in Australian history. That is one of the greatest things I've ever heard about. Great episode of Puppet History. Okay, not taking care of a lot of them. You want to take care of that one? Good stabby stab. You don't want to know. You never want to go see a presumptuous opera. Never. I do not know that YouTuber, but hey, must be educational if they're teaching about Australia and all the weird shit that happens in Australia. They got so much weird shit, man. Got beach snakes, or like giant beach worms. He's an Australian animal YouTuber. Ah. See, I keep to my corner of YouTube and I don't wander off much. I might wander a bit, like in the related videos, every so often, but I don't wander too far. So, I don't find many new, like, content creators anymore. It's kind of like I got my cable package. I don't go that far off of it. It's about the absolute insane shit in Australia in shorts. Ah, okay.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest. I'm launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my
I assume that. Well, I was about to say, I assume there's not another game on, but K-State at Arizona's on. I'll watch that. And this is a tight one, 16-17. That just seems way too fitting that Jerky's final fight to get to the cap was against our tribal chief. I'll bring in cauliflower just so we can switch train. Lord. This is what happens when I get a, get some normal hours of sleep for the most part. Get me out of here, you scare me. You, on the other hand, do not frighten me. Wing attack. The tribal chief has fallen. Oh, how about the announcement today, guys? Did you see it? The thing we all knew was gonna happen. At some point, at least. Go, Park One. Good old side beam. You just look dead inside and didn't want to be there. I just feel bad for London, man. Because they fucking deserve it. But no, money talks and bullshit walks. It just sucks. That like the first overseas mania is fucking Saudi. It just fucking sucks. Rumble too, because next year's Rumble, yeah. But the Rumble doesn't carry the gravitas of Mania. It carries some gravitas, but it's not Mania. That's the thing. I mean, money walks, bullshit talks. That's what matters. That's what matters. Yeah, but no one gave a shit about the Greatest Royal Rumble. They don't even talk about it anymore. The only thing that came out of that was the Titus World slide. That's the only thing that came out of that. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, ugh, I just feel bad for London, man, because they deserve it. They fucking deserve it. How long they've had to wait for a massive event like that, WWE wise. I will say, you ever want to make fucking AEW look better in the eyes of certain fans, You did it. The only positive of that Mania is it's going to end at like 5 o'clock. It's going to be real nice to be done with it like 5 o'clock and then have so much time in the day. I mean, rumors were that it seemed like Mania was going to happen. It really seemed like Mania was going to happen in London in the next coming years. And then Riyadh gets theirs. You know. Yeah. No. One vital from shoe off. Cauliflower gets level 10. Yep. I saw that and I was like, No, I saw that. I saw that, and that's the one time where I was like, bro, you guys wanted to make yourself look bad and make Vince look real good? Okay. Okay, that's a choice. That's a choice. That's the one thing you could have said that makes Vince look like a good guy. Shit, hit the wrong one. And there was a report going around that WWE is going to try and counter-program AEW more so that they can't move their programs like they're doing with All Out. And I'm like, what? What's the point of that? Because what if you do that and they outdraw you, possibly? Like if that happens, you look bad. Like, personally, I thought it was a stupid idea for AEW to back down the way they did. I get why they did it from a business sense, but I mean, I don't think I would have. I know it would have hurt your numbers, but I mean, you have a much more niche fan base than WWE does, so your numbers are going to look lower no matter what. This is the issue, though. Does anybody really care about the TV shows? Like, and this is counting both WWE and AEW. Pay-per-views are what draw. Nobody gives a shit about Dynamite, Raw, SmackDown. With Raw, if it's not the Raw after Mania, do we care? No. No. Like, nobody gives a shit. No, I want to get rid of Splash. I mean, nothing has been doing well, ratings-wise. But that's not a surprise. That's not a shock at all. Ratings are going to be bad because you're not going to do the numbers that everybody thinks they're going to do on TV now. Hell, unless you're the NFL, congratulations, you don't do numbers. Hockey doesn't do as good. NBA, unless it's, got something backing it, doesn't do good numbers. And the MLB wishes they did numbers. Like, it's college football and the Super Bowl. That's really all that does massive numbers anymore. I'm watching Raw any given week. I try to watch AEW, but Tom throws in way too many 20-minute matches for my ADHD. I've been watching a lot of React content lately just because it's easy to put on the background to some degree. And I can just lay down and watch it if I feel like. I saw a reaction video to some backyard wrestling. And man, when I tell you that I'm like, what the fuck? It was, well, get me the fuck out of there. It was the most makeshift GCW I've ever seen. There were light tubes in like every fucking clip. And I'm just like, bruh, why? This isn't backyard wrestling. This is just wannabe GCW. You guys know I don't mind hardcore matches, but I don't like the light tubes. The light tubes scare me. Because bad things can happen real quick with the light tubes. And I don't want that. They also had a barbed wire trampoline. Which, cool idea. Terrifying thought process. Piranha death matches is where it's at. I don't think I like the sound of that either. Your opponent at a piranha aquarium? What? What are these match stipulations getting to? What the hell? What kind of match stipulation is that? How the fuck does that work? It doesn't make sense. How do you build up to a piranha fucking death match? That's Japan. Okay, never mind. Now that makes more sense. You said Japan, and now I get it. See, I was thinking it was America doing it, and then I have my questions. Japan doing it? No, it fully makes sense to me then. Fully makes sense to me then. Like with the amount of like Japanese death matches I've seen, just clips of, I'm like, I get how death matches work in Japan. Somebody dies. That's just how it works. Death. Literal. Anywhere else, I'm like, I don't get how you're doing this. I don't get how you build up to it. Japan, I'm like, I fully understand everything that's happening here. I don't know how that works, but it just works with Japan. I fully understand it with Japan. A bathhouse deathmatch? Were there other people in the bathhouse? Did they try and boil them in a hot tub? That's quite a thing if other people are just chilling there. Yeah. Oh yeah, fans bringing weapons. That's always a good time. That's an ECW classic. The fans bringing their own weapons. Dude, I'm gonna have so much grinding to do. Off stream, like, oh, it's gonna be so much. Oh, and I've got so much shit to do this weekend. Given after the stream, it's all work on Raiders because I've been procrastinating too much on that, so I finally gotta put my ass into gear on that. I did get some of it, like a little bit of it edited. I have to get it scripted out still, but yeah. There's a supermarket match. It's Stone Cold and Booker T. That's the only one, but there's a supermarket match technically. Trying to chill at a bathhouse while Anita is drowning Mox in the water. Yeah, okay, yeah, immediately it checks to me. Bruh. Stop it, Pichu. Get some help. Go to therapy. There's a Japanese grocery store deathmatch? What the fuck, Japan? Is Japan just putting words through like a machine and putting deathmatch at the end of it? Because that's what it sounds like. I mean, you can call it a match. It's more a segment, but you can call it a match. Let's go ahead and just go KFC on this one. Does KFC evolve at 20 or 22? You guys remind me. Somebody do the research for me. And pork loin. That's I-beam. Do it again. Boom. Up 17. I hate these Pichu. There we go. These Pichu suck. Whew. Okay, Hoot Hoot's not terrible to deal with. Ugh. Uproar is kind of a bitch. At least it's not Hyper Voice. Let's see. Swing attack. Do it again. Got him. Yeah. You gotta figure out a way to censor that if you're gonna send the messages, Dash. Do some redacting, and it'll send. If you just redact it, as we like to do with the G word around here, it should be good. When in doubt, just put a big redacted. Or spoilers, yes. Yes, redacted is also spoilers. How dare you? How dare you give spoilers already for Zero Escape? How dare you redact things already? Oh, that's gonna be it. I doubt they do anything with that because of the, you know, the lineage of that forest. I doubt they do anything with that given everything. It's a fucking blind kid. God. That's what he was on trial for. That's exactly it. Also, I know why I'm starting to get tired way too quickly. I had shit coffee. And not actual shit coffee. It was just bad coffee. The stuff was so watered down. Oh, it was so weak. Ugh. It was non-brand. It was off-brand, like caramel macchiato, and was not good. Was not good. It was so weak. It was like straight water. Terrible. Loser gets tossed into the volcano. I could see Mount Fuji. I could see it. Who do we think would be the wrestler to do a Mount Fuji death match, though? That's the real question. Who's crazy enough to challenge someone to a Mount Fuji death match? Darby Allin? Yeah. That's pretty much the only answer. Think about it, that's like, yeah, that might be the only possible answer there. Is Eddie Kingston gonna challenge someone though to a Mount Fuji death match? I think he could go like just about any other death match. I don't know if he'd go there. Darby totally would, because he's already climbed Everest, so he's got no problem with Fuji. Also, I saw the clip, but I didn't watch it fully. Like, it popped up on my subscriptions my sub box. Did Daniel Garcia turn on Darby and join Death Riders? Because if so, what the fuck? That's a terrible idea. Because then you have to play it one of two ways. It's either a ploy by Garcia and Allen getting an inside man, essentially. Or, like... Or now you just add a young guy to the faction of heels that are supposed to be trying to get the young guys to go against them, which makes no sense if the young guy's gonna join them. Like, it's different if they had brought in a young guy like they did with Wheeler Yuta originally throughout the BBC. BCC, not BBC, that's different. That's Keith Lee's finish. But, like, adding him now just seems pointless. Seems contradictory to the whole storyline. Turned heel and joined the Death Riders. It just seems... It seems pointless. Yeah, the British broadcast channel. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That. Yep, that's exactly what I meant. 100%. They're all in charge of how many episodes of Doctor Who air this week. Now the only question is, who is their favorite Doctor? Yeah, the return of what's the actress's name? Oh fuck, something Piper. Yeah, fuck, I forget her first name. And then everybody got pissed that apparently companions can become doctors now, and then people had to explain everything to them. Billy Piper, there we go. I thought it started with a B, but my brain was telling me I was wrong. My brain was like, nope, that's not it. I will say though, if her being the Doctor doesn't end up in some type of Chris Eccleston return in just a cameo, I'm gonna be pissed. Because you gotta bring him back. He is my favorite Doctor, personally. I want him back. It's probably never gonna happen, but she was full, dude. But like, how would that make sense if she's not? She was fully transforming. How would we explain that then? If it's just a cameo for the Bad Wolf storyline. That makes absolutely no sense. No sense. At all. Although I will say Doctor Who has stopped trying to make sense as much, and I don't understand why. Now, I will partially blame the fan base for being just pissy about every fucking Doctor and not giving them chances. I'll say that much. Because the last two doctors, the fan base has been way too angry about them. They've been like, no, they need to change it. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I haven't seen much of the last Doctor. Big fan of the actor. He's really good. He was really good in Sex Ed on Netflix. But I was a big fan of him being the Doctor. I was like, oh, that's cool. Good for him. But I didn't watch any of the season at all yet. So I know a bunch of people were pissy about it. I mean, technically the Bad Wolf story was only going through, like, Tennant's first run, really. Like, through Piper's run as companion. That's about it. I didn't watch much of Whittaker. I watched essentially all of Capaldi. I really liked Capaldi's Doctor. Oh, really? It's been brought back a few times? Really? I thought it was essentially they just had it through Billy Piper's run as companion, and then that was it. Huh. Hopefully they bring an end to it. You gotta eventually end you gotta end shit. Eventually. Can't just let it keep going. That's how you get dog shit. It goes too long, and then the ending's not worth how long you waited for it. Yeah, I need to definitely at least see some of the latest seasons. Just to get an idea of how they were. Because I know a lot of people complained about them, but I feel like more people were just kind of bitching to bitch about the Doctors. Really? That's what it felt like to me. Or they were bitching about the showrunner. One of the two. So I wasn't sure how the show was going. Let me save real quick. Just to do a quick save. Only got a couple minutes left anyway, so. Gonna have a lot of Pokemon at level 20 here for when I'm grinding.
Yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite.
Let's go, pork wine.
I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane.
Fuck you. 15 Doctor shots, regeneration energy into the TARDIS console. Being a link with the time vortex throws all support her own energy into back in the death of the 9th Doctor. Okay. Okay, so their argument is essentially... Billy Piper also wasn't credited for the final episode either. Okay, so they're essentially being like, well, her energy is there, but that's not saying she's the Doctor. That's essentially what they're doing. Okay, it looked like she was going to be the new Doctor. You can't do that and just be like, no, she's not, no. You just gave too many people excitement over something that you're probably not giving us. I mean, we probably are, because that's the whole kind. Essentially now, the whole basis of Doctor Who is David Tennant's Doctor. He is the, like, common point of the entire storyline now. Because the current Doctor is now split from him. So, you know, everything comes back to him in the long run now. Which, you know, for David Tennant fans, it's great. You're going to see him every so often. But it does bring a lot of questions. It also just adds more convoluted timeline questions with the Doctor. Because then it made people go like, well, how many times is the Doctor split? Is David Tennant's Doctor even the, like, actual Prime Doctor? Or is he a split off the Prime Doctor at some point? So, yeah. A lot more questions to answer now. Capaldi was great. I loved his Doctor. I will personally always be an Eccleston fan, because that's when I came in and I liked his kind of... I don't want to call it dry, because it's not a dry sense of humor, but it, like, a much more dark sense of humor compared to the other Doctors. No, never mind. Blunt is probably a better word for it. More of a blunt sense of humor where, like, it was a joke, but it didn't come off as a joke. I personally liked that. But, yeah. I personally really liked his Doctor, and then a lot of people don't. And it makes me upset. I love Tennant. Matt Smith was awesome. You know, bow ties are cool. We know this. I didn't watch a lot of Jodie Whittaker, so I can't really speak on her Doctor. I didn't watch the latest season, although I love the actor choice. And Capaldi was fucking great. Alright. Well, that's a lot of grinding. And that's not even all the grinding I have to do. I'm going to grind up off-stream. I will probably evolve Riolu off-stream as well. Oh yeah, Matt Smith had a fucking whale of a time playing the Doctor, and it's very obvious. And also that, given, there's a little bit of favoritism for me with those seasons, because it did give us my personal favorite companion. And I mean, if you've been here long enough, it's no shock that would be my favorite. No shock. But I'll do all the grinding off stream. I'll get some evolutions off stream. Rory is fucking great. Rory's the best. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Rory's fucking awesome. Last Centurion, man. Fucking great. But let's see. Anything else I gotta talk about tomorrow? We've got the off season. Schedule-wise, I think we're... No, we do have to spin the wheel. So, yeah, we'll spin the wheel at the start of Monday's stream. Figure out what we're doing. Because we're not going to be watching football Monday. But we will spin the wheel, figure it out, and then rest of the week, you know what we're doing. It's the basics. You know. You'll be at work during the Raiders game. You can just check your phone every so often, you know. Check the score. I'll have the battle on stream, of course, of ESPN Plus versus OBS, which more than likely OBS will win like it always does. But with that, Jaren, Adisic, Dash, make sure I get everyone. Alexander, appreciate you guys for being here. Anything else I gotta bring up? I don't think so. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, Twitch, I appreciate you too. It's been a while since I've said that, I feel like. But with that, I will see you guys next time.